Mount Cheddar. What a name. Alright. So we just got some prototype engine parts. We're going to get some more from this little race right here. That'll be very nice. We're going to have really maxed out tuning for the ATVs at this point. Oh, it's one of these sorts of races. Oh yeah, sure, whatever. I didn't love this last time. Although, is it downhill rather than uphill this time? It's kind of funny. I'm so not used to actually having my own outfit for this guy. I'm curious if it also changes like the gender and skin color of your character when it puts you in the Fury outfit. And your character, well, there might be a female version of the character in all the cutscenes. Is there? No, I'm not sure. I wonder if there is a female version of the cutscenes. If there is, then whoops, I would have to get those to load as well, unless I can guess what the file names are myself. Which, I don't know, you'd think there'd be some regularity to it. It's hard to say. That's a short little race. Okay. It's really tell you have to beat a particular time too, because there's no way you're gonna get first and not beat that time. Also, apparently there are bits of road like behind me on the map. I'm not sure what's going on there. There's like a bigger map with other stuff on it. Very small snowy part of this map. You weren't required to let go of the bike there, dude. The bike was just fine. Like, the bike just kept going. That guy just hit a tree. Yes, he did. You saw him respawn on the, in the minimap. It's funny. Presumably you just kind of want the straight shot road down here, instead of all of the crazy jumps and whatnot. Oh boy! It's hard to say. It's one of those things again where you can't rely on having a better bike. Not really sure yet what the optimal path here might be at all. I wouldn't be surprised if this was made kind of hard, since we are racing for something pretty good here. Ow, that guy kind of brought me up to speed with him, actually. Okay, I did manage to wipe someone out by hitting them. That's kind of funny. Oh, jeez. And presumably we're going to have a massive disadvantage to whoever didn't wipe out just now. So good luck actually winning, but I don't know if there's much point actually trying to stay on the course here. You probably have worse handling if you're not on the road. But otherwise, I don't know if you get slowed down if you're not on the road. Okay, thank you. I'm not sure I love this particular flavor of course. You just kind of have to, I guess you have to either guess or eventually learn what the right path is. And on one hand, it's kind of cool getting to weave between trees and whatnot. On the other hand, it's kind of just, well, you just have to hope that there isn't a tree wherever you're going. Also, that guy just decided to ram right into me to win access to a rock, which was an odd choice. Yeah, I guess you just kind of go wherever looks like you're gonna get the straightest path that best maintains your speed and whatnot. There's so consistently one guy who ends up staying ahead though. It's very annoying. I don't know if it's the same guy that's just programmed to be the designated winner, or it just happens to keep happening. I'm liking this start that I got off on the right, though. Where you just go right down a huge hill. And that seems like a pretty strong start to a course like this. Did those people in front of me just disappear, or what? Not sure what I just saw. Hey, nothing says I can't just do this, for instance. As far as I can tell. Other than it maybe not being optimal in reality. I'm not certain. At all. Not going straight like that is not optimal. I'm certain of that much. Again, it's always one dude ahead of me. Is it always that Geds guy? If it is, I need to figure out who that is and maybe try to follow them. Geds is ahead from the very start, too. Okay. Sometimes that just happens too. Oh boy, everyone's taking this route today. So I thought is kind of start on the left here and then see if you can steer yourself a bit to the right. Maybe, okay. You lean forwards a lot more, it feels like, in this game than in Fury 3. I feel like you have to always be fighting the natural inclination to tip forwards at all times when you're in the air. And if you don't, you land on your face. Okay, everyone's going this way today. Well, you can't really go off to the right here as you land. Oh, yeah, I guess you can. If that doesn't happen. I actually landed pretty well on the right there, though. Despite not being the obvious place to land. It feels silly taking a ton of time on a sponsor race like this, but at the same time, again, we get something pretty good for those races, so it makes sense being a bit more difficult than usual and so on. See, this is what I was trying to do. Yeah, Geds is the guy who is always ahead, it feels like. Interesting. Oh, I got a pretty good start just now, so let's see if I can hold that. I'm taking a route that takes the kind of winding off to one direction here, which I don't like. I feel like I'm going a little slow now. Doesn't matter, yeah, I guess it's just getting that really good start at the beginning. Then again, Ged's in the middle. I don't know. Who knows? But cool. So now we've got a really good ATV. Just about as best possible, if not best, at least engine-wise. If I'm not using the clutch, I don't know if I need to consider that as part of how good my bike is. Likewise for brakes. Not that I don't use brakes. I could theoretically make it marginally better. Okay, okay, I'll just have to remember to put those parts in my ATV later. Let's get back to going between the heavy and light vehicles. We just did National, so it's a rallycross. Gonna have to upgrade well, get a new set of tires again. Not really upgrade is not the right word, despite it being the word the game uses. It's not really an upgrade, it's just, you know, getting something appropriate for the environment that you're gonna be in. Okay. And I did not really get any money back from that ATV race, despite everything. You know, I did get some good parts and whatnot. Okay. Oh, there are prototype headers for the heavy vehicle. That's interesting. But not exhausts. That's a sizable bump, actually, the intake kit upgrade. It doesn't even cost that much. Tempted to get that. Oh wait, I have those. That keeps happening. Okay, Tethers don't cost a whole lot, but even so. I might get a new intake kit for this. I think that will be good. So that's how much of an increase? 96 to 43. It's like 45 for 10k. So 4.5 per 1,000 credits. This is 20 for 8k. Yeah, the intake kit is better. I'm dropping my money by a little bit here, but it's I'm gonna get more money in return for doing a heavy race. So this race is gonna bring me way over how long this episode's supposed to go, but I guess we'll just leave it. Which will be the second episode in a row that's doing that, which kind of bugs me, but we might make one episode this week a little shorter or something to compensate. I don't know. Even though the nice snowy place has to be made kind of dreary in those games, geez. It's also overcast and I guess it's just kind of the twilight hours. But okay, let's see if we can apply what we've learned about driving trucks. Get out of my way. And in that recent episode about not flying ahead at maximum speed all the time. About approaching turns better, really, is what it was. Slowing down more before heavy turns is really what the lesson was there. Like, I don't think that was too bad a take on that turn, aside from the obvious fact that we had issues with getting bumped into. Like, yeah, see, no one overtook me there or anything. I maintained my lead. Oh, didn't realize that turn was coming up. And now people are taking because of it. Let me turn, man. This is more than trading paint. Jeez, go away. Go away. This guy's got a better engine than I do somehow. Look at them, they've got better top speed than I do. I've got like the best engine you can get on this thing. In this boat at this point. And this guy's a real pain. Cut him off, come off! Yeah! I'm gonna let you merge. Oh, so right here, there's another hard turn. Yeah. Not the best take on that turn, but... oh well. Yeah, I do feel like I'm racing a little bit better again at this point. Yeah, Astrid. Would be funny if they decided to make Astrid use the vehicle that you don't choose. I doubt that's what actually happens. That would be amusing. Alright, well at this rate, this race is not going to take too much longer. Yeah, that was pretty good. Felt the inside a tad, but... nice considered. Was not that bad of a turn. Yeah, the thing is, though, now with me taking turns more gently and whatnot, I'm actually sliding even less than I was before, so now I actually am making yet less money with the heavy vehicle. I came into that turn too aggressively still. It is so tempting to try to really gun it into that turn a little bit, because you have that straightaway right before it where you're coming out of a turn, you really want to say, hey, here's my chance to actually put my engine to some use and get ahead of my opponents. That was not a good take on that part. But if you try to do that like at all, you end up flying too hard into the turn. Yeah, that turn's pretty gentle, all things considered anyways. You can take it pretty easy. Like that was me going too fast. It's just that big straightaway is so tempting to get as much as you can out of that huge... Hey, come on. Oversteering. It's so tempting to get as much as you can out of that huge straightaway where it's just satisfying to just be fast for a minute. I don't think that was too bad a take on that. Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't... Usually I take that turn, that second turn up the hill, pretty well compared to the AI. I think part of it is that, come on, Astro, don't... I'll need my friend to be the one that leaves me, wanting for standing in the tournament. What was I saying? Oh. Certain hard turns and chicanes and whatnot, AI, not just in this game, but really in any racing game, I think tends not to take especially well unless the developers really go out of their way to address it. Because AI will usually be programmed to follow a path, follow the road fairly closely, whereas the best racing line there will be to kind of ignore the actual curvature of the track and instead just try to find a straight line to go through it. So the AI will tend to swerve too much on chicanes and whatnot compared to a more optimal racing line. Oh boy, come on, come on. Not supposed to get airtime off of that, come on, man. Jeez. Not taking these turns very well all of a sudden. I still end up getting ahead of Astrid here just fine anyways, because I have a more powerful vehicle, it seems like. Or I just drive more aggressively or something, I don't know. Like, this straightaway part, you can just fly ahead. Cool, didn't even go over time much of the episode. Wait, Astrid didn't even get second, how'd that happen? How'd Astrid fall behind? The game needs to stop calling people my rivals when they're just not. Alright, cool. Well, in that case, next time we'll go back to a Supercross race, I think, with the bike. And then after that, we've just got truck for National, and then we'll head on off to the point-to-point. Alright, see you then. We're coming to the end of this tournament, too. Well, I guess we'll come into a lot of money all of a sudden or something, who knows. Also, I'm not doing especially hot in this tournament. We'll see.